a big wicket as well. We can see her out. Once again, sometimes we look through the window here. It's looking through the window of one of those old Air New Guinea Fokker 70s H, isn't it? Hey, it looks like it's been blasted by hail. So we're relying on our screen a lot here, and having the umpires in the same colours as the players is also disconcerting at times too. Wow, Georgina, right arm over the wicket. Short of length once more, punch down the ground, a chance for a run out. Ooh. H, I'm excited. H is excited. He doesn't say much. Remember, we've got our H team here, Healy, Halai and Hoogie. It's all on deck once more. Our wonderful team here in the box, and also holding the cameras out in precarious positions outside and along the boundary line. Georgina in, right arm over. Pushing it short of a length once more, pushed onto the onside. That is better. Get everything behind it. Everything behind it. Now, they were out there fielding for really 45 minutes this morning. I don't think there's any excuses of letting the ball go through your legs. They know it's slippery. They realise they have to get everything behind it. Let's watch the ball right into your hands, guys. Caution. Georgina. In she comes once more. That one's further, no, just short of length, a bit of bounce. As we said, a new pitch to the east of the one we were using the last 3 days, and already you can see a more true bounce. The keeper's even taken a couple of steps back, I think, just to compensate for that extra bounce. It was skidding through a bit yesterday towards the end, dying in its track. Today we've got a pitch that may be offering a little bit more zip off the wicket. Right arm over. Tom. Oh, that's the Yorker. That's the one right up there. Punch down to the third man position. Appeal for LBW. And that's what we call a very optimistic appeal for LBWH. Yeah, so well done, guys. In terms of the PNG's first over, positive start. Score is 1 for 2 off that first over. A great start from Georgina Tom. And moving in from the Bassini end, H and I having good look at it. We won't need to analyse that too much. Excuse our coughs too, guys. There's a fair bit going around here in Port Moresby at the moment, so we have a bit of a tickle here. It's probably sitting with aircon against our back all day, but we've got plenty of fluid here to make sure we're well lubricated. Adia on strike. She's on 2 from the 4 deliveries she faced. Well done. She mentions in her profile, guys, had a good chat to her too the other day, that her dad's a really big influence of Indian. Her dad's of Indian descent, or he was born in India, I think, actually. I'll have to check that one out. And she said he's had a massive influence on her love of cricket. Right arm over the wicket, pitched up just onto the onside, tucked around the corner. Once again, let's try and field without the fumbles, hey? I'll get through this over, guys, and then we've got lucky enough to have Rugi's been running around like a headless chook today, mate, trying to get everything done at the start of the day. And we'll look after him today, guys, because he is another one with a bit of a tickle in the throat. In comes Konya. Down the leg side, pushed around the corner once more, stopped. And now a chance for a run out, and that is run out. Oh my goodness, and it's Hardia who is run out.
Morning, Hilsey.
Morning. Hey, here we go.
What a start by the PNG bowlers.
Oh, dear.
Strong start, 2 wickets down, 2 of the key batters back in the pavilion for Samoa. Yeah. And awesome stuff by the PNG bowling and the fielding side. Yeah, in that case, fielding, we said before we started, Arugi, I nearly called you Hoogie again because of the H's here in the box, that fielding would be a key. Let nothing through. Just get everything behind the ball. In that case, she stopped it, and it was a really good call for the throw to go to the striker's end, and the run out was done. So excellent one to the non-striker's end. I think the Samoans have come in with a plan to try and steal quick runs as much as they can.
Well, it worked the last 2 games. They hit over 100 runs. And the other key thing, Rugi, they haven't bowled an extra yet. Have not bowled an extra.
So the last ball of the first over, they took a risky run. It was almost a run out. And the very next ball, or 2 balls later, they went for another quick single where it was not on, it was on. The striker was just ball watching when the non-striker took off. She was still standing there, and later realized that her partner was halfway down the track, and she tried, but good piece of fielding, good return, and well done by the bowler. Get us it and effects the run out.
I think it's Olive in. It is.
Olive, it's Olive in, and what a ball again by Connie Gavera. Straight, that's the right thing to do. New batsman challenged the wickets, and it was safely played by Olive, the new batter in.
And batter and captain too, hey?
Correct, that's the captain for the Samoan team, Olive Lefaga Lemoy. That is not out, going down the leg side, as we can see from the here, right up here. Konio Gavera, 2 balls to come. Maiden wicket so far.
Run out, mate. Run out.
Oh, it does a run out. Team effort. Oh, that is good bowling by Konio again.
Pick the ball up. Sorry.
Another dot ball, Hilsey.
Yeah, dot ball's good.
There is pressure building, bowling by Konio Gavera, and it will only be a matter of time if the Samoans make a mistake. She needs to keep the line going. Good again. Stump to stump. That is a good over for PNG. Good start by Konio Gavera. Maiden wickets, a run out, and Samoa after 2 overs, 2 wickets down for 3 runs.
Good thing, Rugi. It's going to, those batters that haven't had a bat in this side, it's going to give the Samoans a chance to bat deep today with these early wickets. So maybe they can. It might be a bonus in some ways for them. But another wicket now will throw the cat amongst the pigeons.
Exactly. Coming from the Manuel is Georgina Tom, continuing from her first over. She took 1 wicket at the cost of 3 runs, and she will be continuing from Manuel. Oh, yeah, it's Oliver.
Just check who's on strike there, I think.
Punch to the cover region of the field. Now they were a bit more reserved in trying to take the quick singles, because a good piece of fielding by the PNG fielders have put pressure back on the batters, and they were a bit more reserved on this occasion, on this ball, and that is good cricket by both teams. Down the leg side, umpire calls wide. That is the first wide of the PNG bowling, coming in the 3rd over. The young girls, when they were bowling in the other days, we observed Hilsey. The later overs that they come on to bowl, there seems to be a lot of wides that are coming from the later overs. Probably they're getting a bit tired, and that is good piece of fielding again.
Exactly, Rugi. We talked about it. Get your body behind it. Stop it with everything you got.
They're looking a bit more up this morning. The CLS, the home side.
Well, 2 wickets does that for you, doesn't it? It lifts the whole team up the home side, and up and about for sure.
They had a good warm up. The girls looked happy.
Yeah.
Coming off a win against Vanuatu the other day, had a rest day.
That's a good night.
Yesterday, and back on the paddock again, and they looked very happy side this morning, and they're showing it on the field early on. So hopefully they maintain the pressure, the good bowling and good fielding, and hopefully bundle out Samoa for a small target, which will make it easier for when they come into bat. Mind you, Samoan's batting have been very good, so it will be a played and misses the outside edge, straight onto the wicket keeper. Another dot ball from Georgina Tom.
She's been very impressive her first 2 overs, Rugi.
Both bowlers have just come on and got the CLS side off to a good start. More dot balls will create more pressure. Georgina Tom from Manuel off the ground.
Slower ball.
That's misfield again. That's what we've been talking about. Girls have to be on their game, keep the pressure on, don't give them any loose runs. They can be costly, these misfields. As the scoreboard ticks over to 5 runs, 2.5 overs, 1 ball to go in the 3rd over. And Georgina will be looking to closing off this over on a good note. A dot ball will be good, a wicket will be even better. Last ball. Good bowling, good finish there, Hilsey.
Yeah.
It will be a dot ball. 2 runs coming off that over. Another good over for the PNG CLS. Samoa are now 2 down for 5 runs after 3 overs. And there is the partnership chat there. Nothing fancy at the moment.
Nothing worth commentating on at the moment, is there? Hey? Welcome to our umpires today. We've got Trudy Anderson, the match referee. Had a good chat this morning we did with Trudy, Suresh Subramanian, and of course Tina Simmons from New Zealand. So maintaining the high standards we've had throughout the series. I know Rugi is very happy with the standard of umpiring.
They've been very good. Even our very own Helena Tai. She's been doing a good job out in the middle. Well on Hechi, keeping the women's umpiring profile up.
She had to have a shoulder massage at the Holiday Inn last night, I think. All those wides being like, oh.
That's played through the offside. The ball is running down to the boundary through the point region. And someone settled for 2 runs, I think.
We'll just double check there.
Yeah, I think it was NJ who. No, Olivier again.
Olivier got it.
Olivier Lefaga Lemoine of Samoa.
Nice work there, Rugi.
Yeah. Olivier on strike. Konyo Gavera continuing from the Bicini end of the ground. Full toss, played onto the onside. And coming back for the 2nd run. Samoans ticking the scoreboard over. Scoreboard goes up to 9 runs after these 2 runs. And a bit loose there from Konyo. Miguel over the CLS. 4 runs so far in the first 2 balls. Needs to get their good lines back. Keep maintaining the pressure on the Samoan batters. Big ball coming from Konyo. 3rd ball of her 2nd over. That is well bowled. That is a good comeback from Konyo. Another good delivery, a dot ball. Olivier played it with a good defensive shot onto the leg side, but no runs conceded. 4th ball. Keep maintaining the pressure here. Will be key for the CLS here, Elsie. And that is another wide. Started off really well. This over has now cost 5 runs off the 3 balls so far. The wides tend to relieve batters of the pressure a lot, as we've observed in the the few matches that have been played so far. And that is another good comeback ball. And well played by Oliver again. A strong defensive shot on the back foot. No run, dot ball, 2 balls remaining in the 4th over for Conio Gavera. Oliver on strike. And it's up in the air, big shot, lands safely on the ground. 2 runs again for Oliver. That brings the score to 12 runs.
Big power play shot, wasn't it? As safe as houses out there, no one's going to catch that. We did have a deep mid wicket, but that was straighter than that. A really safe shot.
She was going for the big shot. The 2 dot balls. She navigated quite defensively, but she was already lining up for the big shot.
Sure.
5th ball, or last ball of the over. Powerfully hit down to the mid-off fielder.
Nice.
Dot ball, that's the over ball. Samoa are 2 down for 12 runs after 4 overs. Oliver Lefaga Lemon on 7 runs, and Salima is on 1 run, batting for the Samoan side. It's Nora Jade Salima, NJ for short. Change of bowling from the Manu end of the field. It's going to be Loa Ranu, the captain of the PNG CLS team, will be on the attack for the PNG CLS side. A beautiful day here, Hilsey.
Yeah, we talked about the weather before, but how we were a bit worried early, weren't we? But
it was a bit overcast this morning.
Burning up nicely.
It's cleared up, sun is out.
Humid still, around about 86%. We checked on the Weather Bureau before.
Skipper, not a good start from her, spraying the ball down to the leg side. The umpire signals wide ball, and the whites are creeping up, Hilsey.
Yeah.
There'll be about 5 whites so far in the Samoan total, which is not something the bowlers need to be doing at this stage of the game. The pressure is on the Samoans. Just keep bowling those good lines, maintain the pressure, and the batters will make mistakes. That was uppish in the air for a little bit, but safely lands in front of the fielder. Another dot ball from Loa Ranu, CLS skipper. And it's hit in the air. It's going over the fielder down on the mid-off area and just lands behind her, and only a run considered on this occasion. Hilsey brings the score to 14 runs for Samoa. Oliver is on strike on 7 runs so far in 11 balls. Skipper Loran pushes it down the leg side again. Another wide as the umpire signals, and 2 wides and a single taken off the over so far, and that will be the 8th wide, I think, for the PNG bowling.
We'll get that up to date. That's a lot, isn't it? Hey?
Yeah, that is a lot. There's not much coming off the bat, but the wides are helping the total creeping up. That is a better ball, good comeback ball, well bowled, tossed up straight to the stump, and safely guided by Olive, the skipper for the Samoan side. Three balls still remaining in this over. The 2 wides have contributed in the extra balls that are to be bowled by Lauren. And goes for a big shot. It's up in the air. Should be taken, and it's been dropped, and that is a very costly mistake by the PNG CLF fielders. Should have been taken, but has been put down. Oliver survives. Scores up to 16. Still 2 wickets down. That is a big let up for the Samoans by the PNG fielders. And she does it herself. The very next ball, straight through, cleans her wickets up, and that is the 3rd wicket for PNG Samoa. A 3 down for 16 runs, 4.5 overs, and that should have been the 4th wicket. Hilsey, had the catch been taken, but
it really doesn't matter now, does it? Hey,
the game.
It was always going to be mid-on's catch, and mid-off ran over to get. Anyway, it's just a misunderstanding out there, wasn't it? They'll learn from that. But to follow it up with a saying, "I'm going to do this myself," then knock the middle and leg stump out of the clacker. So it's a good outcome in some ways, with NJ walking back to the pavilion. Another thing, so Oliver is now the key if they can get her out. But as we said, they bat really deep. They've been averaging over 100 runs, well over 100 runs per session.
Yeah.
Get the fielding right, no more wides, and they could bowl them out for a competitive total this time. Lower Ranu, what a nut.
Good ball from the skipper, taking the 3rd wicket. 1 for 4 in 0.5 overs. Well done, skipper.
Yeah.
She'll be looking to finishing strong here. A wicket will be handy, but let's not get too greedy here. Hilsey?
Yes.
It's been a very good start by the PNG bowlers. The whites have been contributing to the total, but when they're getting it right, the Samoans are struggling to score.
We had a big chat to the match referee about that. She said as the series goes on, the bowlers get tired and there's even more wide, so hopefully they can rectify that. In she comes down the leg side.
Down the leg side, LBW appeal. That is the over ball, dot ball from Lower Ranu, PNG CLS skipper. Samoa are 3 down for 16 runs after 5 overs, and the Manhattan chart shows the run rates for the Samoan batting. And another bowling change coming at the Bicini end, or the Rita Flynn Court end of the ground. The new bowler for PNG CLS is going to be
just waiting for a number to shine there,
Rugi.
Turn around, young lady, turn around. Don't you know we're looking for your number?
It's going to be Leka, I think.
11. So it's Abigail Leka.
Abigail Leka.
Come on, Ab. Big job now for Olive too, and Gabriel, 2 very accomplished batters. So I know that the captain will be taking it on her shoulders right now, Rugi. She'll be saying, this is my chance to really build an innings here.
Correct. They are on the back foot at the moment. Good start. Not a start. That's a no ball. Just pitch outside the pitch.
She's called dead ball here.
She's going to revoke her decision, I reckon.
Yeah, but why?
Probably change. Yeah,
wide,
that's the right call.
Yeah, that's the right call. Yeah.
That's a wide ball.
So no free hit.
No free hit this time. I thought it went right outside of the field, the pitch.
It's still a wide.
And so change of the decision. It's got a wide, won't be a free hit. And back foot defensive shot from Olive, keeping it tight here. Abigail.
Definitely a bit more bounce today, Rugi. Bit more bounce on the new pitch.
New wicket.
New wicket.
Today, they swapped the wickets today for today's match. It's a new wicket. It's a bit more lively in the morning match. And Abigail, and that is close.
What's going on?
Outside the edge.
Grab the ball.
I thought the keeper was already celebrating.
Yeah, me too. I thought you run up to high five. Eh?
Yeah.
I think she's just giving a pat on the back for an absolute gem of a delivery there.
Correct. Good bowling from Abigail after a wide start to her over. Going strong with two dot balls so far. And
that's knocked her over.
That's out.
That's knocked her over with an absolute blinder.
A key wicket for
Goodness
PNG
me.
CLS. Captain goes 8 runs of 15 balls. PNG is celebrating their 4th wicket. Samoa 17 runs. And looking in a bit of trouble here, Hilsey.
Yep,
and that is good bowling from Abigail Leka and good partnership bowling from the PNG bowlers, putting on the pressure and getting rewarded with wickets. That's a big wicket for PNG. Olive, a danger girl for the betting, Samoa betting side.
But there's more to come, Ruby. There's more to come. We've done our homework. There's lots of batterers in this side, some who haven't had a big hit yet, so I'm being the one keeping a lid on it, Ruby. I'm keeping a lid on it. H is getting very excited here, but I'm the one keeping a lid on it because we know these girls can really play right down. Sorry to put a dampener on your enthusiasm. I'm the party pooper, aren't I, hey?
He even punched in the commentary box. Celebrate.
H is doing his H dance there. But we talked about earlier, Rig, and you agree this is, in some ways is going to be good for the series if PNG can scrounge a win on this occasion because it opens things up again.
It will be
another day of anxiety for us. That's what it'll be.
Good start from the PNG bowlers. Hopefully they maintain the pressure and get a few more wickets and rattle the Samoan side for a small total, which helps them in the innings too.
Exactly, it helps with run rates and all that sort of stuff too. And she come all around the
drop shot
down,
played on the leg side, straight to the shot, fine leg fielder, dot ball again. There is another good. Looking like another good over for PNG here.
This has been a great first over, Rugi. This has been a fabulous first over. I think that, the first ball, but apart from that, it's...
first ball was a loosener.
Yeah.
Loosening ball.
This is a weird thing to say, but I'd rather a wide outside off stump than one down the leg side, Rugi.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Oh,
good.
That is
wow.
Close.
Jane looking nervous out there, isn't she, hey?
Jane.
Yeah.
She's very nervous here. Well, good thing Oliver was dismissed quite
cheaply, huh?
Quite cheaper because she was dropped and she was playing some powerful shots. Abigail had other ideas. Well ball again, over ball. Well done, Abigail. 1 for 1 of 1 over, and someone's 4 down for 17 runs at the end of the power play, first power play overs, and the pressure is on the Samoan batters. PNG CLS bowling, doing a good job for their team, taking 4 wickets in the first power play overs, and the umpire signals second power play, which will be from the 7th over to the 20th over, where the fielders can be pushed out. Maximum of 4 fielders can be pushed out to save the boundaries.
As you can see though, Rugi, that's not going to be an issue at the moment. They're on the front foot. I wouldn't have anyone out. They got a deep mid wicket, but keep attacking, in my opinion. Keep attacking. H is counting out there, but he's counted the umpire again. That's why we get a bit confused, don't we, H? Looks like there's 6 on the onside. That's looking through our very blurry window. So, would you keep attacking, Rugi?
I would.
Yeah, me
correct.
too, mate.
I would keep attacking. I'd put an extra cover fielder across on the offside.
Yeah.
And get the bowlers to bowl on the offside and keep bowling, attacking the stumps.
Yeah. I think that's off the pad, wasn't it? Hopefully.
I think that's a big wide down the leg side. The umpire will signal wide. The wides are now creeping up. I think more than half the runs have come off the extra balls or extra runs from the wide balls.
7.
The 7. So almost half of the runs have come off. Ball on the offside, low run, and then
no ball.
Yeah, I think that.
No, it's.
Wow, what's happening, girls? Get the ball.
He's calling no ball.
Yeah, but there's someone better. The non-striker has left here. Brown and the fielders on the non-strikers. And jumping up and down for the ball to be thrown to their side.
It's all happening here at the Bassini.
Bit of confusion that the girls thought they had the wicket, but umpire had signaled no ball. It cannot be out.
It was a front foot no ball, hey? And I don't know if they didn't hear the call, but he was adamant in the call right from the start, wasn't he? Hey, the arm was out.
It would have been their 5th wicket, but not to be. Good bowling from Loaranu after the couple of wides.
And a free hit, Rugi, a free hit.
Free hit.
Lucky we do have them out there. Hey?
And that's on the leg side, and that's been played, hit powerfully down to the fine leg region. And 2 runs for Samoa as the scoreboard ticks over to 22 runs. 6.2 overs, still 4 balls to be bowled due to the whites the skipper has bowled. So Jane on 2 runs and Gabriel yet to score for the Samoan batting side. Lauren coming from the Manu and doing a good job for the PNG team. Pitched up, safely guided by Jane again. Front foot defensive shot and no runs considered. As a result, 4th ball coming from Lauren. Jane on strike. That is another wide on the offside. It was looked like a harsh call there.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. It's the angle we're on here too makes it a bit tricky.
We're a bit on an angle view here, so
all I know is the umpiring's been very consistent.
The umpire has a better view from where we are, so we'll take that. 2 balls remaining. Lauren, that is a better line. Again, defensive shot from Jane. 3rd ball again, and it will be a key ball here to finish the over off. Keep maintaining the pressure for the Samoan.
Would you give Mulong Hobart the next over from the Manu end?
I think that will be the
plan,
or even
that's the one that's jumped.
And 1 more ball to go.
Let's just check the umpire's counting. I think.
Yeah, I think the extra balls have
forced that.
Costed. Lower run, last ball of the 7th over. And it's going down the leg side. Fumbled by the wicket keeper and
1 leg by.
Leg by runs. Brings the score to 24 after 7 overs. Samoa fighting back, fighting hard to get the score ticking over. PNG bowlers are doing a good job putting the pressure on the Samoan batters, not giving them
any respite
and many opportunities to score off. The only main contributor here in the innings is the whites. I think there's over 10 whites bowled so far by PNG. Abigail Laika is going to be continuing with her 2nd over for PNG. She bowled a brilliant over first up, took 1 wicket for 1 run, and this will be her 2nd over. It's played onto the point region. 3rd ball again. Good start again from Abigail Laika, coming from the Rita Flynn Court or Bassini Oval, cricket oval, end of the ground. The Samoan batters will be looking to consolidate from here on. See the top bowlers off, and then if they still have the wickets in hand, they can go big. These Samoan batters. And that's another wide from Abigail Laika. 4 for 25, 7.1 overs so far. Jane Tali Lagi Manasseh is on strike for Samoa. Defensive shot. Bit uppish. Fielder's a bit deep at the cover region. And no run again. Dot wide and dot so far in this over Halsey.
Yep.
And Abigail. Nothing silly, keep the pressure on. And that's going down the left side. Corner. Glance down to the fine leg region, and someone's taking another 2 runs off this ball. This will bring the score to 27 in 7.3 overs.
Abigail loves a good bowl of Doritos before she goes out to bowl, so sounds like a H breakfast there, Ruby, doesn't it?
H-E.
Big bowl of Doritos. I think we're nutritionists will have to look at that one day, H, but she's doing well. Over pitch that time, whack down the onside. That should be 4. No, it hasn't got that far. Still a bit lush out there with the sun now belting down on Amini Park. Hopefully that dries out even more, especially when it is restricting the amount of runs. It's quite lush, Riggy. It makes it hard for the bowler too when they have to grab the ball.
Mention it. Luckily we had the covers on because overnight the sprinklers came on. So
right. That was because we had a big discussion. We thought it was the dew factor, of course, a bit of rain as well.
Luckily we just on the edges of the table. The sprinklers had somehow popped up and started going, and our security guards
went and sat on them.
We're very worried.
Put a big brick on top of it or something. That's what we used to do.
They thought someone had
infiltrated.
Yeah, and it's
uppish.
It's a full toss, waist height, over the waist height.
Let's have a look at the umpire here.
Umpires will signal a no ball, and that is
free hit.
A free hit for Gabriel, who's come onto the strike to face the free hit ball.
Yeah.
And the umpire is explaining it to the bowler that the no ball is the waist over the waist height ball, no ball. So free hit ball, punch onto the offside by Gabriel through the covers and coming back for the second run and safely home. Another 2 runs. The scoreboard ticks over to 33. Hilsey.
Yeah.
They're fighting, the Samoans.
They sure are, and as we said, Rugi, they back down deep. This gives the early wickets gives opportunity to others. So well done to the Samoans. They really are digging in there.
Oh, that's put down again. That would have been a vital wicket. 5 wickets, but put down by the fielder on the
mid-wicket
region, and that is a bit.
Yeah, they'll be talking about
there for the
lucky break for the Samoans there.
Samoans, another let up. By the PNG fielder. After 8 overs, PNG are 4 for 30. Beg your pardon, Samoa are 4 for 33 after 8 overs. Jane on 7 runs. Gabriel on 2 for Samoans, fighting hard here after early shake up by the PNG bowlers. 4 early wickets, fighting hard, and Molong Hobart has been introduced from the Manutuput end of the ground. Will be bowling her first over, and she will be looking to continue on with the pressure that has been applied by the earlier bowlers.
For me, she's been the most impressive, I think. It's my opinion. So in she comes.
And that is
for
close.
LBW, that is out. Did I predict that, H? Who told to bring a Mulong Hobart? Was that me, H?
Yeah,
Was that me?
You called it.
I
exactly.
did call it because she has been the one that's hit the spot from the start.
First ball.
Yeah.
First wicket for Mulong Hobart.
Absolute plum.
Jane, Tali, Lagi, Manasseh out LBW. First ball from Mulong Hobart, who has been very impressive for the PNG bowling side, and gets the 5th wicket for PNG. Samoa a 5 down for 33 runs in the 9th over, and PNG another breakthrough as the partnership was building between Gabriel and Jane, but a vital wicket effected by Mulong Hobart. PNG looking strong here, taking their 5th wicket. Gabriel for Samoa is the not-out batsman, better I should say, and Atta has joined here at the crease for Samoa, trying to work out.
We just look along here, guys. So it's Atalua Lalai.
You've done well there, Ilzi. It's Atalua La'ai. There's a couple of...
We'll just call her AT, we'll call her.
It's Laalaai. So La'i. La'i. And Mulong Hobart pushes it down the leg side for another wide.
She just tried too hard with that one, Rookie. She just tried too hard. She wanted a big Yorker in on the toes, I think. But knowing Molong, and that'll be the end of it, she's pretty accurate, I think.
That's the way.
Oh, no.
That is another fumble by the wicket keeper. And sloppy feeling in there from Cialis.
Exactly, that's the word I was thinking.
They should be clinical here. They are on top of the game.
Yeah.
They need to be clinical.
And they've got to realise that if you're getting a bit of bounce and movement out there, Ninjay and also Hadia, they're going to love bowling on this track. They really will. A little bit extra pace they have.
Molong. And that is hit over the infield, running down to the boundary. There's a cover fielder at the tip.
Mid-wicket
area, and only a single taken. That brings Gabriel's score to 3 runs of 5 balls, and the new batter Atalua La'alai is on strike. Hobart.
Slower ball.
Umpire goes wide. Yep, that is a wide. Extra runs for Atta, and PNG bowlers helping the Samoan score with the extra balls, and they haven't scored a lot off their bat, but I think wides have been contributing a lot with the Samoan total. And that is a better ball. It's up in the air. It's going to be taken by the wicket keeper. That is the 6th wicket for PNG. Samoa are reeling at 37 runs, 6 wickets down, 8.4 overs, and H and Hilty are already punching the air.
Oh no, I'm impartial one here in the box. But
that is
who took that wicket? H? Who took the wicket? Hello? Was that Molong?
Hobart. Yeah, you called it.
The girl from Tasmania? The Tassie girl?
Hobart.
She is going to
2
be
wickets in the first over. Still 2 balls remaining. She will be going for the kill, I reckon, Hilty.
We'll see. Just keep a lid on it, Rugi. Just keep a lid on it. Line and length, because the pitch will do the rest. You just line and length. But Tamafua's in now, so we are getting to the lower echelon of batters.
A couple more will be in the tail.
Yeah.
And PNG looking strong here. 6 wickets down.
And they'll be saying, the
37
typical
runs.
batsman, they'll be out there saying, is the pitch doing anything? What's it doing? They get nervous. Once you get 6 up, isn't it? 6 for 37, there'll be a lot of chat as they come into bat.
Yeah, the new batter, I would bring in a closer cover fielder. Short cover. Put good bowling. Yeah, she knows it. Malone. She thought she had third wicket, but it was missed and taken by wicket keeper and dot ball again. 2 wickets so far in this over with 3 runs conceded. Molong Hobart looking strong for the PNG CLS. Last ball played onto the leg side, a miss hit along the ground. That will be the over ball, a dot ball, and Samoa are in all sorts of trouble. 6 wickets for 37 runs after 9 overs.
I think Tomafua is going to have a bit of a whack at these Rugi. She's gone out there with intent, hasn't she, hey? First couple of shots, tugs on the onside, so they're going to have to keep their line of length up here. Change of bowling from the Bassini, do you think?
Change of bowling.
Have a look, Rugi, have a look. You can pick it quicker than me.
I think
you can see through this.
I think it's Leica.
Is it Abigail again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have rested her healthy. Like we said, it's going to the later part of the competition and bowling 3 straight overs.
Might be bowling her out, I think.
But hopefully she's been looking good, and that is straight to the wicket and hit down to the mid of region. A bit of fumble there, but well recovered, and Samoa takes the score over to 38 runs, 9.1 over. New batter is Tomafua.
Have a look. I think she's going to have
Samoa
pitched up in her zone. I reckon she's going to crack.
Yeah.
Here she goes. Your call, Rugi. Have a look.
Yep. On foot, over pitch, and onto the leg side, straight to the mid-wicket fielder. Another dot ball for Abigail Leka, the new batter. I'm trying to work out the name here. Hilsey? Crystal. No, it's Crystal Letiana Tomafua. Tomafua,
yeah.
Abigail. And that is taken. 7 wickets. CLS on fire. Abigail takes a 2nd wicket. 11 runs, 2.3 overs. That is a great take. Good catch by the mid-wicket fielder.
Short mid-wicket.
Short mid-wicket.
You predicted that.
Yeah.
You said.
That is good captaincy. Good field placing.
And good coaching as well from Jason.
Well done. CLS, 7 wickets down. Samoa on 38 runs, 9.3 overs. And that will be technical timeout for both teams, as PNG in a very strong position to bowl the Samoan side out for a small total, and that will help their run chase. As a result, if the remaining wickets are taken in quick fashion, we will go for a break and come back shortly. We'll leave you with HE highlights.
Not yet. He only has HE highlights during the other session. HE highlights covered. Is it kicking in? Welcome back, everyone. Riggy's just wetting the whistle there, having a bit of milk to temper the rashness of his vocal cords. A bit of a tickle there from our air conditioner. 7 for 38 off 9.3 overs, Suaga, how's your pronunciation? Seuga. And Gabriel.
On for Samoa here.
Yeah.
Hilsey. I'm trying to get the name right here.
Yeah. We got Lipini.
Seuga Lipine.
Something good.
Lipine is the new batter in for Samoa.
You must have studied French there, Rugi, I reckon, in your younger days. It's
No.
a bit of an accent aigu on the end of that one. Look at this thing, it's like down squatting.
Abigail Leka. Oh,
that is
outside.
That's a bit of outswing there.
Almost the edge. Just missed. Dot ball. That is good bowling from Abigail Leka. Would you be looking to bowl her?
I'd bowl them out now.
Yeah,
I'd bowl them out.
sure,
I'd keep these two on till the end now. That's a big squat down there for the batter. Oh, yeah.
Goes for a big shot. Missed times. Just bottom edge. Just it rolls back to the bowler. And dot ball again. One more ball to go. Abigail Leka 2 for 11. Samoa are 7 for 38. Who would have thought? They were looking strong in their first two matches, and PNG have come on with some fight here and
well bowled
and that is the over ball. Just 1 run conceded in this over with a wicket, and after 10 overs Samoa are 7 down for 38. Seuga yet to score. Gabriel on 4 runs, and PNG are in a commanding position in this match here. Hilsey.
Yeah, the worm is turning, hey? Runs going down and a cluster of wickets. Rugi said that several times. You get wickets, the run rate goes down. It's very difficult on this pitch to get out there and accelerate the run rate right from the start, especially against good solid bowling. So can they bowl it out, Rugi? Can they bowl this out?
Go for the kill, Ciales.
Yeah.
Molong Hobat coming from the Manuen of the ground. Gabriel on strike. And that is a good shot by Gabriel going down the ground to the mid-on region. It's going to hold up at the... and fielded by...
Deep mid off on the end. I think she got over there.
She over and even the mid on.
Yeah, she sprinted around from deep mid off. Nothing wrong with that delivery though, Rugi. It's up there. Yeah. The ball's moving around a bit. More credit to the batter, Gabriel, on that occasion.
Yeah, under pressure.
Yeah.
Played a big shot, and now PNG have made some changes in their fielding.
Maybe just short of a length. This and short of a length.
Keep the pressure on.
That's the one.
That is a good ball.
Yeah.
You've called it. Dropped it short,
a little bit
played
shorter,
and miss.
Just get it over near the stumps.
Dot ball.
You can see one going to that mid-wicket region, I think, short mid-wicket. Just short of a length. If she wants to drive, good luck to her.
Just Yorker will rattle.
Exactly.
There was a short ball and come back with the Yorker ball that can go straight through.
That's the one.
And that is pushed down to the mid of.
There could be a run out.
And 2 runs, good running by the Samoan batters. That will bring the score to 42 runs. Gabriel fighting for the Samoan team.
I think great counter attack here by Gabriel. Great counter attack.
Four runs so far. There was a one shot run.
I'm not sure. Man.
Yeah, and
that's poor.
That is going to be a no ball, and that is
free hit.
A free hit ball next up.
And a warning.
Probably a warning.
Yeah.
She's actually hit the batter on the body, so sometimes the bowlers are warned if they've actually bowled a full toss ball and hit the batter on the body. And the rule says that she can be suspended from her bowling.
I think they get if 2 of them are bowled,
Yeah. So hopefully she keeps it down. And that is a good outswing ball, but nicely played onto the onside by Gabriel. Another 2 runs for her name. She is on 9 runs now and keeping the fight going for the Samoan batters. Molong Hobart, 2 balls to go in her second over. She's taken 2 wickets in her first over, and it's 2 for 9 runs for her bowling card. 2 balls to go, and that is a good ball. And that's another misfield. That is a bit sloppy here. They need to be clinical here on. Don't let the Samoans off the hook. They're in big trouble. Keep the pressure on. Keep it clinical. And Gabriel moves to 10 runs of 12 balls. That brings Seuga on strike. She is yet to score. Molong Hobart will be looking to attack the wickets a bit more. Yes, Seuga just joined Gabriel, and that is gone down the leg side, hits the pad. LBW uphill, but umpire says not out. That is the over ball after 11 overs. Samoa are 7 wickets down for 45 runs.
See Gabriel. She could be the saviour.
She could be the
worm turner.
Yeah, correct. She's looking strong, playing her shots.
And that's right. You can't just poke around now at 7 for 45. You've got to counter attack, and she's done that really well.
Back on the bowlers.
Yeah.
And Konio Gavera has been called back into the attack by her captain, coming from the Bicini end of the ground. And this will be her 3rd over. She's bowled 2 overs so far, no wickets for 7 runs.
It's a good aggressive field still.
And straight into the pads, goes for an LBW uphill, but looked like going down the leg side, missing the 3 stumps.
Would have missed another 3 stumps,
Yeah.
Riggy.
She's way outside, batting way outside the leg stump, and that was always missing the stumps. And good call by the umpire, not out. Konio Gavera, 2nd ball, and fielded again, no run. Gabriel, she will be looking to play some big shots here. You'll see that I can see her lining up for a big shot here,
Well set field now though, Riggy. A very well set field.
and that's been hit
Nearly.
straight to the fielder, a little bit wide off the mid-on fielder, and just
She'd been straight at the mid-on, she would have gobbled that one. So.
she needs to be a bit straighter. She's too
And now move them in.
wide. No,
This, I don't know if this girl's got the power set. I'd move them in even for move them inside the
so
circle.
go on strike.
Yeah, keep her down there.
And that is an LBW uphill again. Still look like going down the leg side. You'll see.
Yeah.
Good call again by the umpire. Konio Gavera, 2 balls to go, 1 run so far from this over.
No.
So go on strike.
Yeah.
Go Konio.
Go Connie, she says to herself. She's pumping herself up.
Good ball.
Slow
Ball
one.
again.
Used to be used a lot, that
Outside of the off stump.
slower Yorker, wasn't it, Rugi, in your day? I used to use that a lot. Don't see it as much anymore. She's got a good variety this
Yeah,
one, hasn't
she's
she?
still swinging the ball. She's got a big in-swinging ball for.
She's flicking it around like an off spinner here.
Straight ball will do the job. Straight through. Go Konio.
That's the one. That's the one. Not out.
Probably toed, I reckon.
Yeah, maybe, or slightly down the leg side.
off the bat. And dot ball, good finish from Konyo Gavera. Just 1 run off the over. After 12 overs, Samoa are 7 wickets down for 46. Gabriel leading the fight for the Samoan batters. PNG bowlers will be looking to get a couple more wickets to maintain the pressure here and look to bowl the Samoans out in quick time to restrict the score to a small target so they can get it in their bowling, in their batting, I mean. So Georgina Tom is back on the attack for the PNG Ciales. She's bowled 2 overs so far, taken 1 wicket for 5 runs. Gabriel on strike. Down the leg side, white call again by the umpire. That doesn't help. Extra runs are helping the Samoans total creeping up. It's now 47 for 7 wickets, 12 overs. Georgina Tom. Oh, that's gone past. Straight between the bat and the pad. Misses the wickets.
See the keeper moving to the onside there, which is always a giveaway, isn't it?
And that is a dot ball again from Georgina Tom. Gabriel on strike. She is holding forth for the Samoan batting team. Georgina Tom coming from the Manuel. And that's edge down to the fine leg region. Short fine leg.
That's a good delivery, that one.
That was close again. That is 48 runs up for Samoa. Silver comes on strike. Georgina Tom. 1 for 7, 2.2 overs. Go Georgie. And full toss, that's going to be another no ball. Umpire calls white ball and signals
free hit.
No ball and signals the free hit.
Match referee said yesterday there were 5 different types of no balls bowled yesterday, which is a rarity, so they have to do their homework. Good trivia question from Halai. How many different ways can you bowl a no ball? It's up near 15, I think, so you can look that up yourself, your research task for this. I'm sure Halai's bowled them all in his career too.
Yeah, most of that.
Oh.
Yep, hit straight back to...
I'm in big trouble, Rick. I'm in big trouble. H is just not. I'm going to be nice to him today. It's called Be Nice to Hello.
Very quiet.
He has.
Today.
He's not feeling well either. It's the coach's box curse, I think.
He's been a bit crook.
Yeah. It's all boys' fault. He shared it around with everyone. Like a Father Christmas he was. Here we come. Tomo.
4th ball.
That's the one.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Onto the leg side. And
1 run.
1 run. That will bring 50 up for Samoa in 12.4 overs. Georgina Tom, 2 balls remaining in her 3rd over. Good fielded.
Good
Well
call,
fielded by the cow fielder.
And that's the old-fashioned, get the knee down, get everything behind it. It might hurt, but you know what hurts more? A misfield hurts more. Sure does. So with 7 for 50 now, we need more of that.
They are called coach killers.
Yeah.
Mistakes.
Yeah. Jason would be very excited with the performance so far, wouldn't he, our coach?
He's done well.
Yeah.
Done well to get the girls up and about this morning.
Yeah, true. Palke's sharing her influence too, isn't she?
Yeah,
there, our Ciala.
Supporting Jason as well. Our Lewis, legend.
She is a legend, hey?
Siaka, wife of the great man, Asad Olavala.
That's up.
And that's drop shot and powerfully hit over the mid-wicket region, and umpire signals 4 runs, and that is the first boundary, I would think. Hilsey?
Yeah, I don't think any others have got right through. The H is giving the thumbs up there, so
and brings the score to 54.
Yeah,
and that was a good shot by Gabriel. She is holding fort for the Samoan batting side.
Certainly is. 16 off 19
balls.
And an aggressive mindset, hasn't it been? There's no use poking around. She said we've got to keep these runs ticking over. They get to our par and game on.
Yeah. It's Loaranu, skipper, coming back on the Bicini end of the ground. She's bowled 2 overs so far, 1 for 10 runs. In her 2 overs, Seuga for Samoan will be on strike. She's got 1 run so far from 10 balls. It's Seuga Lipine on strike. Loaranu. And then that's up in the air. Oh, that's been dropped. Good effort from the fielder, diving forward. Thought she had it, but probably popped out when she hit the ground, and that would have been the 8th wicket for the CLS. Good start from Loaranu. A chance there, but not taken. Second ball coming from Loaranu. Played onto the leg side by Lipine, Seuga Lipine for Samoa. Straight to the square leg fielder. Dot ball again from Loaranu, keeping the pressure on the batters. Third ball coming up. Seuga on strike. And pushes down the leg side. That is another wide for the CLS. And the extra ball will be rebowled by Loaranu, and also gives Samoa another run. 7 for 55. Loaranu, man, onto the leg side, down to the fine leg fielder. Another run for Samoa, brings the score to 56. So, Ilse, you reckon the Samoan batters will add on a few more?
I've got a feeling that we might be getting a wicket very soon. I just think it's there.
It's up in the air and straight through the field. 2 runs again for Samoa.
The thing about Gabriel, she's hitting right through the ball and giving it everything. So if it does get an edge like that one, Ricky, it's going to fly. She's done really well. It's not only the runs, it's the run rate. 18 off 20 balls faced. That's an excellent run rate.
She is going well for Samoa. She has hold the innings for Samoa. And it's up in the air. The wicket keeper is underneath it. That should be taken, and it's out. The 8th wicket for PNG CLS has been taken by Loaranu, skipper. 2 for 14, 2.5 overs. Samoa 8 wickets down for 58 runs.
And it's the vital wicket. The vital wicket
that
for
is
Gabriel.
A big wicket.
Yes.
As Gabriel was the mainstay for the Samoan batting side, and she is now going for 18 runs of 21 balls. PNG needs 2 wickets to clean the Samoan batting side.
Well batted, Sir Gabriel. You did your country proud.
Gabriel, absolutely.
I reckon
healthy.
she's given her team a chance now. That was really good batting.
So.
Yep. That bagel you had for breakfast, your hero Ross Taylor, your profile's a ripper, so thank you. That's a really good rear end action there, wasn't it, hey, to get out there when things were really tough, and she showed that aggressive mindset from the start. Fabulous effort. We did say one more to go. Did they cross that? No, it doesn't matter because H told me. I keep on thinking way back in the 1980s, hey? That's uppish.
In the air for a little bit, drop shot in front of the cover fielder. That will be the over ball. Another good over from Laura, who's keeper for the PNG CLS. 2 wickets for 14 runs.
Impressive bowling figures, aren't they, hey? Conio was a bit unlucky too. She could quite easily have got a couple of wickets, so very even, isn't it, hey? 5 bowlers all bowled evenly, even pace. We haven't seen a spinner. I was about to say I would bring the girl from Hobart on. Not that I'm a...
to clean it up for the PNG
Exactly, and she will have in my mind line and length. If I land in the right spots, let the batsmen do the rest themselves. It's an excellent bit. Who would be calling the tune out there? Would the coach be saying stuff to them, or I'm not sure. How do they know when to change the bowlers over and all that? The captain's been very well worded if that's the case.
Yes, he has been going really well. And that's clean ball. That's gone. That's the 9th wicket. Molong dances. You've called it healthy. Bring Molong on. Cleans the tail up. And that's the 9th wicket.
The Tasmanian does it again. The Tasmanian Devil. She's got a new nickname, hey? You heard it here. The Tassie Devil.
Cial is on fire.
Have a look at those figures. 58.
Has been taken by Molong Hobart, bringing her figures to 3 for 10 runs, 2.1 over. And Samoa are in big trouble, losing their 9th wicket for 58 runs, 14.1 over. Seuga out for 2 runs of 14 balls. And the last
Can we have
wicket.
a look at that delivery again, hey? She's got it behind the legs, I think, has it?
Yeah, she's walked across
and it's obviously an outswinger that's got him behind the legs.
And she didn't realize the wickets were exposed behind her. And straight through, Molong takes a 10th wicket. Tau Fao is in for Samoa. The last wicket, the last batter for Samoa, plays it on to the onside.
Move them up inside the circle.
Off a run.
Move them up.
And then Hilsey is in coaching mode here, trying to push the field around here from the commentary box. They can't hear you, Hilsey.
Oh no!
Settle down. It's Taufao.
Move them in.
Taufao Aso. Molong coming in from Manuel. And that's it. That's the 10th wicket.
Settle down. Settle down.
On fire. That's the innings for Samoa, all out for 58. That puts PNG CLS in a very strong position to come out and get 59 runs and win the game, win the second game of the competition, and that will leave the competition wide open for the winners to be decided in the remaining matches. But PNG still have to get the runs. The scores on the board. They just have to keep the momentum going in their innings, get 59 runs. The Samoans won't give them.
Exactly, and the batters from yesterday need to do exactly the same. A slow start, steady start, push the runs around. They can do it, but it's not going to be easy, Rugi, is it, hey?
Yep. They still have to get the runs.
It's time for H's highlights. Is that correct, Rugi?
H's highlights, and we'll be back soon for the PNG innings. Target 59 runs.
Welcome back, everyone. The chase is on. It doesn't look a big task, 59 runs. It's not a big task at all in terms of the normal cricket game, but this series has had some ebbs and flows that have really turned games on the head after 1 or 2 overs. So well done again. See you, Gabriel. You have given your team a real chance here, but as we can see lining up, I think it's just getting our scorecard in. First delivery comes up and it's short down the leg side, and that's called a wide. So just waiting for our bowlers' names to be put up here for us. It looks like Puka again. Hidayah, is it once again? I think it is H. H is just getting things going. But for me, just calling from here, it looks like Hidayah Pada, who has, in my humble opinion, been the bowler of the series so far. Right arm over the wicket. Comes in a flash outside the off stump, pushed into the covers by Rolly Mahuru Mialoa. Dowmy non-striking in at this course. But once again, Hidayah has hit that spot. Bit of wide down leg side first up, but her line, length, pace and bounce have been impeccable. Tall, young, medium pace bowler. Hawke's Bay girl. Once again, short of length, push to the covers, and this time to backward point and no run. Rolly Mahuru, I know her dad would be watching there, pouncing, prancing, walking up and down. He'd be a very proud dad, but he'd be very nervous dad at this stage too. New pitch, definitely more bounce. I chatted to a few people during the break. They said, yep, there's a lot more life in this one. And Rolly's got a big job on her hands. Right arm up. That one slightly down the leg. So big appeal for LBW. Just didn't look that way, did it, H? Just didn't look like it was going to thud into the stumps down the leg side. Yeah, it's funny we're saying 58 runs. It should be easy, but it's not, because we know the standards set by the Samoan team, both in the field and with ball in hand, are set very, very high. So it's not going to be an easy run chase. Slash outside the off stump, foot nowhere near the pitch of the ball. But as the great Rugi Dakana would say, if you're slashing outside the off stump, give it everything. Give it the kitchen sink. Because, have a look there, if they'd taken an edge, it would have been unlucky to go to the keeper. It would have probably gone between the short third man and the keeper, probably for 1 or 2 runs. Once again, Hidayah, right arm over, lovely run up. Around the corner, gets right in behind it and pushes it on the onside, no run. Yeah, so a lot of tension in the PNG rooms during the innings break. Not many people said, oh, this is a home and hose. We've got this one over the line. It's not like that at all. Huge respect for the Samoan team. Right arm over. Short outside the off stump, punched onto the onside. Think about it. Looking for a run. Could be a run out on. No. Utter mix up there. Utter mix up there. So that's a let off for the PNG Cialis. Rolly called it, but Mia Loa had nothing to do with it there. It's a definite no. So I'm sure looking at it, there were a few calls out there and none of them matched from each end of in the pitch. I think there was a lot of confusion there. Another thing we've noticed over the games we've seen from Samoa, their 2 games so far, they not only bat deep, but they bowl deep as well. So coming from this end, NJ, who missed out a little bit with the bat today, but she can always make it up with the balls. So Nora Jade Salama, coming from the Bassini end. It's no let up here for the Cialis, is there, H? It's one from another. She's coming around the wicket, over pitch, whack back past the bowler. They've gone for 1. They're looking for 2, and they've a very, what would you say, definite shout of no. Well worked out there, Mia. Brings the score up to 2 and puts Rolly Mahuru on strike. Rolly's dad, Mahuru Dia, he's current coach of the, I was going to say, the Cialis of our Lowers team, the women's team here. A champion batter in his own right for the Barramundis. NJ's coming over the wicket now. Slightly over pitch once again and punched into the cover position, no run. Rolly didn't open the first game of the series, but has been elevated after, I think the Cialis were all out for 45 in their first encounter, so she's trying to cement her spot here. Again, punched onto the offside, slipped through the legs, and they've jogged through for 1. It's pretty un-Samoan-like in the field there, wasn't it, H? They've been very slick normally, but went and checked their field out. It is drying out very quickly, and that's good. Left-hand, right-hand combination, I think that was part of the reason the change-up was happening. They needed a left-hand, right-arm combo, and they've gone for this with Mialoa and Rolly Mahuru. Right arm around the wicket comes NJ. Over pitched outside the off stump, punch just to point position, backward point position, and they jog through for 1. A good positive start by the Cialis. Umpire just having a word to NJ there, whether it's running on the pitch or what, I'm not quite sure. Talk to she's coming over the wicket to the right-hander now. In she comes. Stuttery run that time, well pitched up, punched onto the onside, no run. Again, flayed on the offside, easy single out there to deep cover, and they jog through for 1. So a very positive start from these batters, Rolly and Mia, who batted so positively yesterday. A good start. Let's have a look. Not much happening, not much to comment on there, H. It will be around about the 7th over we can get a better feel for this when this first power play is finished. As you can see, we've got the only one player out at the moment on a mid-wicket, about halfway between the mid-wicket fence and the inner circle. We have Hadia coming in, right arm over the wicket, fluid run, short of a length and well negotiated by Rolly Mahuru. The coach who could have said, this is our danger girl, keep her out, just don't lose wickets early to her. And if she's bowling short of a length like that, you've got to get everything behind it and watch it onto the face of the bat. He's a lot bouncer out there today than it was yesterday, but that means it's going to come onto the bat a bit quicker too, doesn't it, H? Maybe the ball will fly a little bit more today. And here comes in outside the off stump, a fly out to the covers. No run. A lot of positivity out there between the girls, H, and H is nodding. He's not making predictions. None of us made predictions at the break. Hadia. Right arm over the wicket. Over pitched a little bit. Play and a miss from Rolly and no run. The girl from Hawke's Bay in New Zealand grew up in a cricketing family. You can see that, the influence from a dad especially, I think. That one is very, very close, and that is out. That is LBW. So the first wicket falls for 5 runs. Rolly Mahuru, LBW bowled Hadia for 2. And that is a breakthrough that the Samoan girls were deeply hoping for. Beautifully bowled. Quick drinks break out there too. The humidity factor is high today. There'll be a bit of movement. The good news is the wind sprung up, especially for the teams playing this afternoon. We have Fiji playing Vanuatu this afternoon, so get on down here. If you are here, stay here for the afternoon game as well. Next batter up is Ravu Pala. Ravu's from the village of. Just looking here, we're just checking something out if it is Ravu. I think Ravu will have an aggressive mindset here too, from what I gathered from her performance the other day. She's from Central Province. We're discussing this with H. So a left-hander, right-hander comp, or it could be lefty-lefty now. Is that correct? It is lefty-lefty. Ravu Pala from another cricketing family. She's taken centre and leg and off. She's taken the whole three. And looks like Hadia is going to be coming around the wicket to the left-hander. She's manipulating her field herself. And now we've got a third man, deep cover, extra cover, a mid-off, and I just see 1, 2, 3. I think she's adjusting that to a shorter cover now. So 5 on the offside, around the wicket. Here she comes. It's down the leg side, a bit of pad onto that, so it can't be called a leg by, no run. But like yesterday, that wind has sprung up and it's at the back of Hadia now, so she's pushing the ball through quite nicely and rushing the batters and everything they do. The cover now moves up to a more, what you call, authentic cover, extra cover, a point, and of course a mid-off. Now we have the third man going to a short fine leg, widey short fine leg, a very wide short fine leg, and she's actually changed again. So I'll stop trying to predict this, H. She's moved to a wider fine leg position there. It's a lot of changing of the field. Right, here we're ready to go. That one's pushed on the onside confidently by Ravu Pala. No run. And that is a wicket maiden over by H's calculations. A fabulous over by Hadia. Great stuff, young ladies. You've done a great job. Hadia Pada, the girl from Hawke's Bay, and she is definitely the danger person at this stage of proceedings. A bit like Mulong Hobart. Well done to the Tassie Tiger. 4 wickets in one of her first games for her country. I'm sure something she will cherish and remember forever. They're sticking with NJ for her second over. None for 4 off 1. And she'll be bowling right arm around the wicket to the left-hander. In she comes. Down the leg side, swinging a miss and a wide. H and I were saying when they're so wide down the leg, so it's meant to be this, I'll be getting our legs out of the road, and I'm sure the umpire's going to be consistent and call it every time. So we haven't seen many down the leg side from the Samoan bowlers so far, so we've got, I think, 3 at this stage of proceedings, so not the even start they were hoping. That one's full pitch, it's hit in the air slightly just to backward square leg position, no run. Tell you what, there would have been a loud shout if that had got through. H hit the pads, I think. Yeah. NJ is being told again to watch where she's running after she delivers the ball, and that's sound advice from the umpire. I think after 3 warnings, is that right, H, they can ask for the bowler to be removed? We hope that doesn't happen. It is a learning experience out there for the young players, but it is ICC sanctioned tournament too, H. In she comes around the wicket, over pitched on the offside, and she's punched it into the short cover position, and a nice neat catch is taken there. So the second wicket falls. Mare Lower is out for 2, and yeah, slightly over pitch, but she tried to punch it through the covers and got underneath the ball and was caught. So Ravu Pala is out, not out naught, and the game evens up again. So we said this was never going to be easy, but just hang in there, PNG. Plenty of overs to go, not a whole lot of runs to get, and just keep hanging in there. Crystal Lee Alu, the next batter in, and she'll be facing NJ, who's sitting on 1 for 5 of her 1.2 overs. NJ's been playing this game since she was just out of diapers, actually, since kindergarten days, she said. She's good friends with a lot of the other girls in the side. Jane Manasi, she's been playing with her for a long period of time. And now she's gone right arm over the wicket to the right-hander and pushed back cautiously but confidently by Alu. Dot ball. Be interesting in a couple of overs to have a look at the worms. Very similar sort of worm formulating here. Very similar progress. Once more, that's pushed well up onto the off stump and punched out to the point region. No run. Run rate at the moment is 1.64, but run rate really isn't a big issue in this game when you're only chasing a target of 59 runs. Not going to be a big issue. Once more, NJ. And she pushes that one uppishly back past the bowler, a minimum of effort, but I think they're going to get 2 from this. Lou has just laconically whacked that one past the bowler for 2 runs. Aggressive mindset, hey? Brings her on to 2. No opening bowler likes that, do they, H? Just being laconically hit over the umpire's head for 2. Once again, NJ. Rolls her fingers on that one. That's a quicker off break. Pushed onto the offside, no run. And that is over. Let's check the score. 2 for 8 off 4 overs. Run rate of 2. Alu on 2. Ravo Pala yet to get off the mark. And that's the worm we were excited about. You can see 2 wickets, 2 wickets. So the game is in very evenly poised here. One thing we've got to consider though is the fantastic batting performance by Gabriel. Those 18 runs could be the match changer. It could be a winning score that she put on there. So Sia, well done once again. It's really made this a game. It looks like Olive is coming on to bowl from the Manu end. That is correct. It'll be Ravu Pala on strike. And that means she's keeping her gun, her ace, Hidayah up her sleeve for a later part of the game, which will be vital later in the innings. So to have 2 overs up her sleeve for a premium bowler will be very important later in the innings. Ravu Pala on strike, left arm. Olive right arm around the wicket, and game on. Olive just making sure her field is set very meticulously. Right arm around the wicket, that's outside the off stump. Well negotiated by Pala, no run. Once again, Olive, well pitched up, driven onto the offside, no fumble, no run. Over pitch this time, a swing and a miss and a fumble, all happening here at Amini Park. Nothing. Right arm around the wicket. Down the leg side, got hold of this one, not quite, a bit of pad, a bit of bad, and no run. Initially we thought that might have got past the fine leg, but a very well placed field here. No run. What a square leg we're looking down here to find. She's just moving backward a square leg. Runs again. Well pitched up, driven, and that is a no ball. So, Ravu Pala, what is your mode of attack here? Will she dance down the wicket? Will she play the redirectional shots? Will she reverse sweep? Will the reverse sweep come out? I don't know. I'm sure her mindset is aggressive though. Remember, the only two ways you can go out are run out and hitting the ball twice. Have a crack at this one. Over pitch, that should be another one. That's the second no ball, which means, and H is just going to noddy nods, there's now 2 free hits. It's not often you hear the crowd cheer for a no ball, but they're cheering now. And the lasso, the wave of the lasso above the head has happened from Suresh, the umpire. We have 2 no balls to be bowled simultaneously. She's come over the wicket, wide outside. That's a whack, and that is caught, but cannot. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm saying dear, oh dear, because that could have been the only way you can go out off a free hit, which is run out. So hopefully they know the rule, Hates. It's something we'll have to discuss with the coaches, please. So hopefully they know the rule that you can go out over a free hit off a run out or hitting the ball twice deliberately. Olive now bowling to Alu. She pushes it back down. You cannot go out over a free hit, and the umpires explained that to us. If it was plumb, bad luck. No run there, and that's over. Score check, guys. 2 for 11 off the 5 completed overs. We now look at our Manhattan, which gets H excited here. He loves graphs, and we haven't had any really accelerated overs. It's been a steady progress so far by the PNG side. Nothing spectacular, but the run rate is on 2.20, and that can be easily accelerated over the next few overs. Looks like Gabriel coming up from the Bassini end. It does look like Gabriel. It is Gabriel coming up from the Bassini end. Bowling to Ravu, who's taking strike again, taking her guard. And she'll be bowling her right arm over. Little offies, little tweakers. Let's see what she can deliver this time. Gabriel walks in. It's a little bit of a medium pace effort, that one. That's got to be called. Anything called there, or was a bit of bat? There's a lot of talk going on about running on the wicket, but I can't see that an extra's been called there, which is the right call again. In comes Gabriel, right arm around the wicket. That time it's more accurate. This time it's punched in the air, over mid-on. They've looked for 2, they're not going for 2. Ball in hand, that would be a suicidal thing to do. The last thing PNG right now need is a run out, H. They do not need a run out. There's no rush. It's great to be aggressive, good aggressive batting, but a run out would be a disaster. Gabriel decides to come, right arm over the wicket. That should be hit, that is hit, but no run. Been a bit of a mixed bag start here from Sia Gabriel. Probably still tired from her batting performance, I reckon. She's doing a few warm-up deliveries here. Right arm over. Down the leg side once more. Peel for LBW, and she's given. Over pitch delivery. That looked like it was going to plummet into leg stump, and she's been given out. So Ravu Pala out for 2 off 11 deliveries. Scorch. Crystally Alu, I apologise, H. Crystally Alu out. And just what the doctor did in order for PNG, but another good change of bowling from the captain of the Samoan team. Score check is now 3 for 12 or 5.4. Warimo Awana coming in to help support Ravu Pala. Bit of a mid-pitch conference happening here. And as we predicted at the start, this was never going to be an easy run chase for the PNG girls. So it is time now for consolidation. Just keep them out for a few overs and see what eventuates. Still 7 wickets to go. It's still firmly balanced, this game. 2 deliveries to go in this over. Let's see what Warimo Awana can dish up. She has a whack at that first one, but nothing significant. Can't beat the inner field. No run. Gabriel, this time she's got hold of that one a little bit better. It's gone on the onside. They've got one and they will turn for 2, and they make 2 easily. And well, a big arm down there from the mid-on position. That's a lovely throw. I was thinking maybe push 3-1 on the arm, but that would have been a big mistake. So a good positive start from Warimo Awana. Warimo Awana is on 2 from 2, and Ravupala will now be the mainstay of this chase. The Worms, look for that. Look at that, H. Very similar, very similar. The only difference is it's 3 for. With Samoa it was 4 for. Have PNG got anyone to emulate what Sia Gabriel did? Olive keeping herself onto the left-hander, right arm over the wicket. Ravupala on strike. Umpires now signaling a free hit or the end of the power play. It's all those new signals, H. So it's the end of the power play. Now in the 7th over you can move those extra fielders out. Once we go. That's wide outside the off stump. The umpire's had a good look at that and says that's okay. So 5 on the offside, 5 on the onside. Our keeper and bowler, so it's 4 on the onside, 5 on the offside. She'll be pushing this one across into the cover region, hopefully for the it's down the leg side, and that is a wide. It's just thinking she'll be pushing it onto the offside, so with such a stacked cover field there, that's where the bowler was hoping to the batsman to push it, making sure it's nice and tight, no easy runs. Again, Olive wide outside the off stump, punch back to the bowler, and no run. It's either a strong wind or Rugi's back. It's Rugi back here. Wish we were bringing better tidings for Rugi as he comes in, but maybe he's a better lucky charm than I am. So after this over, Rugi's back in action, and she's been bowled. They're waiting to see whether it was above hip height, but it hit the stump 3/4 of the way up. So Rugi's got his microphone getting ready to add a bit of commentary here, but at 4 for 15, a difficult situation. Thoughts, Rugi? The bowling's been all right, but it hasn't been super scary. Adeo did a great job with her.
15.
Yeah.
In some sort of trouble here. They still have to get the target of 59.
Yes, 59 looks a bridge a long way away, doesn't it, hey? You do the maths there, guys. 15 from 35 runs.
They just have to see, watch the ball and plate. They only need 3 runs and over. And yeah, it's at 2.3. So Nina Kila is on for the PNG CLS. Oliver doing a good job for her team. 1 for 4 in the middle of her second over. That's the way, girl. Nice positive step towards the ball. Well played, good defensive shot. Nina Kila and Warimo Ewana, big job on their hand to steer PNG home, and played and missed just outside the outside edge of the bat. 4 for 15, 1 ball to go in the 7th over. That goes for a big shot and not required at this stage. They are a bit under the pump, but dot ball anyhow. Just a run off that, just a wide of that over, and a wicket. Good over from Oliver, the captain of the Samoan team, completing the 7th over. PNG are 4 for 15. Warimo Ewana on strike. Gabriel coming from the Bicini end of the, it's going to be out. Warimo departs for 2 runs, and that is the 5th wicket for this Samoan team. PNG further into trouble. 5th wicket goes for 15 runs, 7.1 over, and not looking good. Chasing 59, 5 wickets down now, and we will need a good partnership from here on to get us home, get past the target of 59.
And a beautiful catch, backward square leg there.
That was a good hit, and but straight to the fielder, and who did well to grab it and effect the wicket. 5 wickets down, 15 runs, 7.1 overs. Loa Ranu, the PNG captain, is now in to bat as the number 7 batter for the PNG CLS. Defensive shot played down to the mid-on fielder, and PNG don't need to do too much in this run chase, just needing over 3.47 overs, and more wickets from here on will put them further into trouble. And Loranu, watching it carefully, place it onto the onside. Another dot ball from Gabriel, 2 for 3, 1.4 overs, 2 balls to go, and played onto the leg side, straight to the fine leg fielder, and 1 run taken. 5 wickets down, 16 runs on the board for PNG. Nina Kila is on strike. A bit of discussion there.
Saying keep your gloves behind the wickets there.
Because the umpires can call it a no ball if...
That's one of those things that we're talking about this morning, Ricky. One of those funny ways of getting a no ball.
Nina goes for a big shot, slap to the offside, straight to the cover fielder, and that's the over ball. Again, another good over from Gabriel.
See you, Gabriel. What a game she's had so far.
Of it.
What a game she's had so far.
5 wickets down for 16 runs after 8 overs. PNG still require 43 runs to win this match. Elsie, what do you reckon? Can we still get home from here?
3.6 runs per over is going to be hard. T's coming into bowl now, who can hit the spot very nicely as well. So
they have a strong bowling unit, Samoa, and we need a bit of fight from these two. Lower run with Nina Killer. Put some pressure back onto the bowlers. They can make mistakes. Keep the scoreboard ticking, and wide will help. They just need 2 more runs as the required rate to keep pushing on and pushing on. That is a good shot. Loaranu, front foot defensive shot straight to the cover region, and drop shot LBW uphill going down the leg side. I don't think it hit the pad. It hit lower on the gloves by the look of it, Hilsey.
Not sure, Rugi.
That's a wide ball. Nothing silly here. They are helping out. Just watch the ball. If it's a wide ball, you are allowed to let it go. Pick the right balls to score off. Keep the scoreboard ticking. We are in this game. Stay positive. And that will be 3 runs. That's all we need for the over. Nothing silly. Let the bowlers do the hard work. We are still in this game. Let's go. PNG CLS Loaranu on 1 run facing Tia coming from the Manuel, and drop shot, a bit of bounce there again, straight through to the wicket keeper. Another dot ball. 3 wides so far in this over. Loaranu facing Samoa steer and played onto the onside. Good shot, but straight to the fielder down at the square leg area. Last ball to go. They've got the runs they need off the over. 3 runs. You'll see?
Yeah.
Just to navigate this. And that's gonna be another wide. That is 4 runs off the over so far. Way over the required run rate. The bowlers are helping. Nothing silly from lower run required. Just watch the ball, play it, and that's the way, girl. That is the way to go. You've got the runs. They are helping. Nothing silly here. The Samoa bowling unit has been very strong all throughout this competition, Hilsey, and that's edged down to the gully region and settles for a single. That is the over ball. After 9 overs, PNG are 5 down for 21 runs, still needing 38 runs to win this game. They're right in this game. A good partnership will see us home and win this match. Looks like a bowling change down at the Bicini end of the ground. It's going to be Manasseh, Jane Tali Lagi Manasseh, Yeah, first over, tossed up, and that is going to be close. Wow. Just full toss, played across the line, missed. The umpire says not out. Yeah, it was very close. I don't know what
saved her there. It must have been outside off stump, but I couldn't see anything that saved there apart from an edge. Yeah. Straight the lucky break they need, maybe.
Straight to the point, fielder, no run. Bit tense inside the commentary box here.
Well, H is chewing on a Maggie cube over there. I'm not quite sure what's going on.
We'll be right. We just need a good partnership.
That is not LBW. It's outside offside.
That was stepped right across to the offside. Tries to play it onto the onside. Misses, hit the pads. Manasseh goes up for an LBW uphill. Umpire says not out. And that is in the air over the fielder. Good shot from Loranu. 2 runs added onto the scoreboard for PNG. Moves their score to 23. Loranu on 4 runs. 2 runs so far from James. First over.
She's disappointed with that LB. I can see it. You can still see it. She's very disappointed.
In the 10th over. And that's slapped onto the onside by Loranu for another single. And brings the score up to 24. That is the way. That's the required run rate scored already. Nothing silly. Keep building, keep fighting. Bring us home. Come on, Nina Kila. On strike. And played onto the onside. Dot ball. That is the over ball. PNG are now 5 for 25 after 10 overs. And both teams are going to be off for a short moment on a technical timeout before we see and continue on with the last 10 overs. PNG still needing 35 runs to win this match. We'll be back in a short moment.
Bit of crackling there, wasn't it, Rudy? That's from the electrical fault we've got in the roof.
Still 3 runs in.
So Rugi said, guys, it only takes that one partnership. That was proven by the Samoan team with Sia Gabriel pushing on to that 18 runs off 20 deliveries. So as Rugi's been saying, just hang in there, guys. Nothing silly. Plenty of time to go, still 10 overs to go. And with 5 wickets in hand, still a good chance. Runs to win 35 off 60 deliveries. That's very, very achievable. There's H devours his 3rd chocolate royale with a strawberry tinge of marshmallow inside.
Hadia into the attack. LBW uphill again.
Honestly, Rugi, this is the most vital stage of the whole game. If this girl can get her tail up and get another 1 or 2 wickets, it would be all over Red Rover very quickly. So facing up now Lower Ranu, she's got a massive job just to keep her out. Just to keep her out. Easier said than done though, isn't it, hey? Down the leg side.
Yeah, that's out.
Yep.
That's gone. Full ball playing across the line. Hits the pad. Bowler goes for the appeal and umpire is given Lower Ranu out for 5 runs. Further trouble for PNG, 6 for 24, still needing 35 runs.
Yeah, this was always going to be the case. Great captaincy again, or coaching, whoever brought Hadia back onto bowl. It was a really wise move, we feel. And now we're into the tail, but we know Malong Hobart can bat a bit. She has proven that in the practice matches at least, so there is still hope, Rugi, still hope. Tail, how's those for figures? 2 for 1 off 2.2 overs. A real bowling dominated day today.
Low scoring game, good bowling from the Samoan side, defending a small total of 58.
Yeah.
They putting the pressure on the PNG batters. 6 wickets down so far. Key bowler Hadia back on the attack, strikes in the second ball, and Molong Hobart is on strike for PNG batting side. Hadia goes around the wicket, bowls down the leg side, it's going down to the boundary. We'll be back for the second run. That is crucial runs for PNG. 3 runs are wide and the extra 2 runs. A wide ball and the extra 2 runs brings it 3 runs. PNG 6 down, 27 runs. Hadia coming from the Manu end of the ground. Molong Hobart on strike. Keeps it out straight to the cover fielder. They just need to watch the ball, play it straight. The bowlers are helping out with the extra runs. All you need to do is wait for the right balls that are pitched outside of the wicket to score off. Hadia and straight, and that is given out. That is brilliant bowling from Hadia. Further trouble for PNG, 7th wicket gone, 27 runs. Molong Hobart departs for no runs, and Samoans marching on to victory here. Good bowling, defending a small total, and are cruising on to victory. PNG in trouble, 7 for 27. Nina Kila, not out batsman, better for PNG, as Abigail Leka is the next better in for PNG. We will need a strong effort from these two to take us home. Halsey?
Yeah. What can we say? All you can say is well bowled, Hadia Pada. She's got that extra bit of zip, and a lot of these young Sialis wouldn't have faced anyone this quick, especially now you've got the wind over her shoulder, and she's done the right thing. She's bowled very few poor balls down the leg side, and she's kept the pressure on them by pitching the ball up, and if they miss, it's going to either be bowled or LBW. So well done. Positive start by Abigail there.
Yeah, good positive start. Bat on ball, straight to the mid-on fielder.
She's got a big job now just to negotiate this last ball. That's her job.
Keep it out. This is her last ball. Abigail like her own strike. And whoa, that
Abigail's gone out there with the idea of I won't be there poking around. Nina
Keela is going to be key for
exactly.
PNG.
We know she can bat. What will be her mode of attack here? Will she try and defend and wait for them to make mistakes, or will she take it on now with the field still pretty well up? And I think, have they made another bowling change? I think NJ's coming here from the Bassini end, and that's another good bit of captaincy there. They're
changed that.
Definitely in for the kill here. Definitely in for the kill. Yeah.
The strike bowlers on at a crucial stage of the match.
I never bowled them out. They kept them up their sleeve. But NJ can stray a few down the leg side.
Good defensive shots from Nina Keela. Straight to the cover fielder. Just moved up. Bit shot at the cover region. Putting that extra pressure onto the batter. And outside the off stump. Outside edge, straight onto the wicket keeper. We need someone to step up for the PNG team. Nina Keela could be key here. Ilse
Could be.
Goes for a big shot, misfill, and goes across for a single run.
Perilous point, isn't it, when it goes like that off the edge? It can bounce anywhere. We've all embarrassed ourselves at point position. H is nodding. H has embarrassed himself all over the field, haven't we, mate?
Awful shots through the cover region by Nina Keela.
Hang in there, Abigail. Hang in there.
Goes for a big shot. Misses straight onto the wicket keeper. That is the fourth ball. Just watch NJ and Hadia through, girls.
Yeah, exactly.
And wait for the lesser bowlers to score runs off.
And that's very, very good point. Hadia's last over the next one. If they bowl her now, can you hang in there? It's full. Oh dear.
One ball to go.
I could see that. I'm a pessimist.
On the edge of our seats.
I thought that was butting into the right pad. I thought,
last ball, girl.
Abigail, you can do it.
Go, Abigail.
NJ, right arm over.
That's the over ball.
That is over bowl.
7 for 28 after 12 overs.
Let's have a look who's going to bowl the next over.
Ciales.
Hanging in there. There's going to be a conference there. Let's have a look who's going to bowl. It's Hadia again, I think, isn't it? Yep, it is. So they're going to bowl her out here. So if they can negotiate this over H, I think it's game on again. The Samoan, the Vanuatu team over there.
Getting ready.
Here we go.
Good girl, Nina.
That's one.
It's one ball.
One a cat dog.
It's going to be a long over for us here, Ilse.
H is leaning back in his seat. He's stretching up.
Very tense here, guys.
It is tense. If it's tense
still
out there,
in this game, Nina Keela could be the girl.
She'd be saying to herself, just
go, Nina.
Hang in there, Nina. Hang in there. That's a lovely action, isn't it?
That's edged down the ground. More runs for PNG.
Stay at two. Stay at two. Nothing silly. Fumble. Don't worry about the fumble. My goodness me.
One shot. We need the runs, girls.
60 years younger.
That's a short run. So
that's all right.
It's going to be a single run for PNG. Despite the 2-run effort.
But Nina's on strike.
Hadia.
How did that miss the stumps?
Oh, and that's straight through. Nina goes. That is the 8th wicket for PNG. Samoa. Hadia is doing all the damage here. That is her 4th wicket for 5 runs. 3.3 overs. Just needing 2 more wickets to wrap up this game. Well bowled Samoa. Putting the pressure back on the PNG batting side. It's 8 for 29. Still needing 30 runs of 45 balls. Losing 8 wickets. Puts PNG in a very, very tight situation here, Hilsey.
Yeah.
And next batter in for PNG is Conio Gavera. Still 3 balls to go from Hadia's last over, Hilsey.
Yeah.
And it will be a big job for the remaining batters to get the remaining runs. 30 runs in 45 balls. Hadia running in or edged past the wicketkeeper, goes for a run and settles for single. That is the 4th ball from Hadia. This is a long over for us here. She is doing all the damage, and Conio Gavera is off the mark. Straight up. A bit of discussion happening there between the umpires and the wicketkeeper of Samoa.
You wonder what that was about, Rudy?
She is probably moving while the bowler is running in. So
yeah, this is a warning, I think.
She's been warned, cautiously warned by the umpires. That's a white ball. I'd rather a dot ball than a white.
Maybe also a bit of chat when the bowler's coming in, so I'm not sure. I'll have to ask.
We just need Hadia to bowl the last 2 balls. She's been unplayable for
outstanding
the
spell.
Batters. And Abigail Leka, 2 balls from Hadia. And hits it straight back to the fielder. Keeps it out. Well done, Abigail. 1 ball to go.
One ball to negotiate. H has got his eyes closed here.
We're on the edge of
his
our
eyes are
here.
closed. Tell him to keep watching the screen.
In the commentary box.
That's
8 for 31. We're still in this game, guys. Abigail and goes for a big shot and falls in
safely.
The middle of fielders, safely on the ground. 2 runs for Abigail Leka. Brings the score to 33 of 13 overs, 8 wickets down. Conio Gavera 1 run, Abigail Leka on 2. Well bowled. Hadia.
Brilliant spell. Could have easily had 5 or 6.
4 wickets for 7 runs. Impressive figures. 4 for 9 runs in 4 overs.
I think it might have been her that took the catch behind square leg. Tell us, have to check that out.
She's bowled well.
Fielded
well.
And unlucky with the batting too. She got run out, I think, from memory.
And Jay for Samoa coming from the Bicinian Conio Gavera. Defensive shot, dot ball again. And Jay has bowled 3 overs so far. This will be her 4th over. 1 for 8. Well, good captaincy by the Samoan captain, bringing her spearhead bowlers, her strike bowlers, to try and clean the tail up. And it's a no ball call and extra run for PNG as well. Well run. There will be 2 runs
plus a free hit,
and a free hit for Abigail. A boundary will be handy for PNG. There goes the signal for a free hit.
Conio
Gaira
Abigail
Leka is on strike. A boundary will be handy on the free hit, and it's a dot ball straight onto the square leg fielder. Bit of overthrows there, and come down, girls. That is the second ball for NJ. "24 runs, 40 balls. We're still in this game. Just need a big fight from Abigail and Conio Gavera. 24 runs, 40 balls. That's gone down the leg side. Single. Oh, he comes back for second run. Is that a wide ball?
Must have taken. They'll have a look. Yeah, it's come off the pad.
Come off the pad. Yeah. As the umpire signals. It's leg buys.
Leg buys. Yeah.
2 more runs. Chipping away here, Hilsey.
Yep.
22 runs.
The lid is on the can, Ruggy. The lid is on the can.
Come on, Abigail. Do it for your country. NJ going well here.
Abigail's had a look on the onside here.
She's gonna, yeah, that is a good ball. Full Yorker. Nicely played by Abigail Leka. Dot ball, still 1 ball to go in NJ's 4th over, and hopefully Abigail is thinking nothing silly here. Last ball for NJ, and no, and it's well fielded. Good shot down to the fine leg area, straight to the fielder. Well fielded.
Well bowled.
That is the over ball. Well bowled, NJ. 1 for 9 of 4 overs. PNG are 8 wickets down for 37 runs, needing 22 runs to win this game. Still in this game, Olive, another good bowler on.
Exactly, they bowl deep, don't they? Hey, they bowl deep.
Unit here. Conio Gavera, nothing silly. Watch the ball. Play it into the gaps.
Get to 45.
Get to 40. Good girl.
Well played.
Well played.
And well bowled.
They're attacking the stumps here. And it will only be PNG batters to play silly shots to lose their wickets. They don't have enough. They only have 2 wickets in hand. Samoa are putting the pressure on. 8 for 37. Edged and well fielded again.
They're on their toes now, the Samoan girls.
The Samoans.
Excellent fielding, hey?
Good fielding again. Good bowling. 22 runs. Come on, Konzi. Well played.
She watched that run right under the face of the bat. Yeah. That was right under the face. Not much leg movement, not much foot movement there, but she watched it right under the face of the bat.
She is thinking nothing silly from here on. See the remaining 3 balls through.
There haven't been a lot of silly shots, it's just been really good bowling, that's what it's been.
Olive. Oh,
that's the one. That's the big Yorker.
That's straight through.
It's called the Sandshoe Crusher.
2 balls to go. Konya Gavera on strike. She's on 1. Abigail Leka on 2 at the non-strikers end. Oliver, Samoan captain, running in. 2 balls to go. This is her 3rd over. Well, no, where you going? Where you going? Where you going? And that is wow.
I could have stuck for words there. I could see it, but I can't believe it. I could see it, but I couldn't believe it.
I had my eyes closed.
Yeah, I hate shut his eyes shut again there. He's turned the computer off, I think.
Wow.
Why?
And
nothing silly. And then that was silly. Oh dear.
Anyhow.
Could be a very entertaining last few minutes here.
Oliver's 3rd over, Konya Gavera on strike.
Great product of the Samoan school system here.
Full toss, then played onto
the off,
and the girls will be coming back for the 2nd run. Well run, Konya Gavera. 2 more runs for PNG.
If they'd been over the stumps, big trouble in the China.
That is the over ball.
Yeah.
After 15 overs, PNG at 39 for 8 wickets and fighting on. The tail is wagging.
The tail wags. The tail wags. Yes.
Few more runs. Another 10 runs from this girls will keep the fight going for PNG. And
the thing is, they've seemed to got their eyes in now, haven't they, against the less pacey bowlers? So the bowling change is going to be interesting here.
Gabriel, she's bowled well as well.
2 for 4.
2 for 4 of her 2 overs.
She has bowled some balls that could be very easily hit, though, Rugi. She has been known to bowl the old full toss and the old short one. So I think the bowlers are run as much pressure as the batters here, Rugi.
The game is still in the balance.
I reckon she could stray a few here. Let's have a look.
Like so.
Like so, down the leg side.
Straight to the mid-wicket fielder.
Bit of luck, and that could have been 4 runs. Half pitch, half volley down the legs on the leg stump. Then she'll bowl an absolute gem.
That's a big one. Wide runs.
Wide runs, don't.
Calm down, girls.
Gabriel can see the funny side.
You'll see the top bowlers have bowled out
exactly,
overs, and it will be interesting what
that's right. So
Samoans will have on the other side.
That's right. Now that's the one to have a crack at. That's a wide.
Yes, keep chipping away, girls.
Who predicted this? Was it me?
Good call.
They've bowled out their number 1 bowlers. The other bowlers are good, but they haven't got that extra zip. And zip's important.
Whoa, that's straight through. Goes for a big shot. Nothing silly here, girls.
I reckon that was the one they hit.
Put bat on ball. Nothing silly. The runs are coming. We are here. We're still in this game. Come on, Abigail. Yeah, that's a wide. That's all we need. Keep punching the air, Hilsey. Every run counts. Cheese has got his eyes shut the whole time. Here, doesn't want to watch.
Yeah, great captaincy too, guys. Getting around their bowler.
Yeah, that is.
And good. With a big smile on their face too.
There's nothing silly, Abigail. We've got the 3 runs we wanted. There's a no ball call. It's been called a no ball. So they have 6.
Hang on.
They have 1.
They had an extra on the onside.
On the offside.
Or was it behind square leg?
Or the umpire has called no ball. We don't know what's happening.
Yeah. Did they have 3 behind square?
Is it going to be a free hit? They're trying to confirm.
Hang on. No.
It's a wide.
It's a wide.
Goes for a big shot. Unlucky there. It was there to be hit. Big swing and a miss. All tensed up here in the commentary box. Viewers,
this is a great game of cricket.
And it's up in the air. Getting around for the catch. And that's taken. There goes Abigail. Straight up in the air. Good catch by Samoan fielder. PNG are 9 down for 42, and the last wicket will be coming on to the field shortly, and Feda into trouble. Samoa just need 1 wicket. PNG need 17 runs to win.
Abigail had a crack. She stayed there for a while, gave them a chance, and there's still a chance there, as we said. Who's our last batter here? Is it Georgina Tom?
Georgina Tom comes to join Connie Gavera. Samoans.
Just hope Georgina hasn't been given too many instructions out there. Just let her relax.
PNG needing 17 runs.
Yeah. As I said, Gabriel's been okay, but she's got a couple of wickets off balls that could have been easily hit. So it's been her day today. I don't know who to give player of the match to at this stage.
Yeah, Hadia bowled well.
Yeah, but
wickets.
Gabriel's got 3 for 7 and hit the vital runs. So yeah, it's interesting. Tom on strike. Nice.
Nicely played. Last ball to go in this over. Georgina Tom. Played onto the onside, well fielded again. She had to move to her right.
Hadia.
Nicely fielded.
It's over.
Over ball. 9 wickets down, 42 runs after 16 overs. And PNG still needs 17 runs to win this game. And Samoa needs 1 wicket to win as well.
Captain, my captain, Olivia on last over.
She's been looking strong for her team. She's taken 1 wicket for 6 runs.
It is her last over though, Ruby. Last over. So hang in there, guys. Hang in there.
Fumbles by the wicket keeper, and that will be by runs for PNG. Brings the tally, or brings the equation down to 16 runs off 23 balls. 1 wicket in hand. Oliver coming from the Manuel. Oh, that is a quicker ball from Oliver, and that's a nasty one. Hits her on the head, probably.
I don't know what it hit. Oh, the umpire is speaking to her. Hit it her hand,
probably on the hand.
I think it was a ricochet. Yeah, it's protocol.
No, it's going to be hair runs. Umpire signal leg by, but as confirmed with the batter.
You never asked a batter that question. I was never asked that one. Did you hit it? Well, of course I hit it. That is.
You always say I hit it.
Oh, I hit the cover off it. Have a look at the mark on my back.
Comes around the wicket. Oliver finds a better angle. Nicely played onto the offside for another single run. That is more runs for PNG. Brings the score to 44.
Scores 45 for 9.
And 14 more runs required. 21 balls.
I wonder why she's coming around the wicket.
Georgina.
I wonder why she's coming around the wicket, Rugi.
Yeah.
No,
and Connie, good running. That's the way, girls.
See that?
Keep chipping away. Keep chipping away.
And that would have hit the stumps, but it pitched outside leg stump, so she can't be given out. So interesting.
13 runs.
Interesting, Rugi.
13 runs. 1 wicket. Two balls still to be bowled by Oliver in her 4th over. And again, that is one of the top bowlers for Samoa, completing her 4 overs. And I think Gabriel will continue on from the other end, and it will be interesting. Well, Gabriel's bowled through her overs as well.
Just double check that one. I think Gabriel's bowled 3, hasn't she? I'll have to double check, mate.
13 runs. Conio Gabriel on strike. Olive.
Yep, she's
2
bowled
balls.
3, mate. She's got 1 up her sleeve. Leave it.
Yes, good running, girls. Brings it down to 12.
The crowd going a bit ballistic over there in the stands there. They're getting excited. They are getting excited.
Still in this game.
She's coming over the wicket.
Just need 12 runs. But Samoa looking good.
Yeah.
They just need 1 wicket.
Yeah.
Georgina Tom, Conio Gabriel fighting for PNG CLS. We need 12 runs. Watch the ball. Bet on ball. Nothing silly. And
Big
straight
side,
up,
no
it's
way.
it's going down the leg side. Umpire says not out.
1 run.
Good running, 1 run. That is the over ball. PNG are now 9 for 48. 11 runs remaining. 11 runs to get in 18 balls. And game still in the balance. It can go either way. 11 runs for PNG, 1 wicket for Samoa to win this game. That is all they needed to do. Just bunt, get singles, rather than hitting the ball in the air
Yeah.
or trying to play big shots. But credit to Samoa, their spear, their strike bowlers have done a lot of damage.
Yes, but they're not
Elliot.
there anymore. That's the thing, isn't it, hey? This is game.
Come on, Georgina. Down to
Oh, she's fumbled.
no, nothing silly.
That
girls.
would have been out. Yeah.
That is good call. Conio Gabriel just turned her back to Georgina and said, I'm not interested in this round. There will be 3 whites bowled, so just watch the ball.
You're anticipating 3 wires. Well, there's one. It could have been.
Oh, she's taken off. Just as we were talking, nothing silly. Oh dear,
That's
oh
not
dear.
out. Yeah, that's excellent umpiring. Straight away, you can
Dear,
see
oh
that was
dear.
down.
These girls are making life hard for everyone here. On the edge of our sets.
That's the position though, backward of square leg. Who calls, hey? It was definitely the non-striker's call.
Non-striker's call.
And I reckon she would have made it on the fumble, but once the hesitation's there,
Well,
yeah.
In Georgina's defense, she was still completing a shot.
Yeah, true.
And the non-striker has already taken it.
They just make it, for us oldies, they make it us nervous, that's all. This is a great game of cricket though, isn't it? Cricket is the winner in PNG today, I can tell you what. Oh dear. It's been on since the start. It's hittable.
Goes for a big shot. Misses straight to the wicket keeper.
Would you reckon there's a hit on that, a little tickle? Snicko come into action because she was very disappointed, the bowler. Not sure.
Nothing silly. Yes, runs, and
It's out.
that is out. Samoa have defended their total of 58 runs, winning by 10 runs. PNG all out for 48, 17.4 overs. Georgina Tom,
See it, Gabriel.
LBW last
Oh.
wicket out. And that is the game for Samoa.
Great work,
And
Sia, Gabriel.
That
Hey?
is
Excellent work. 4 wickets, 20 odd vital runs. Player of the match in my book. Player of the match in my book.
Gabriel is
Yeah.
will be.
Yeah. She got
And-
the runs. Vital runs have brought it up to over 50, and that was the turning point.
That is Samoa have secured their
Top position.
top position defeating PNG, and they're celebrating rightfully so.
Exactly, and cricket was the winner in that game. Fabulous game of cricket. Fabulous
small
game.
total. Bowled up PNG 48.
H's highlights coming up.
And
And there will be a lot of them. I reckon this highlight package will go for another hour with that game.
We will be going for a break. The second match between Vanuatu and Fiji will be up soon. We'll have about an hour's break. Come back for the second match. Well done to Samoa. And they're marching on to defending their title as the champions of the East Asia Pacific region under 19 World Cup qualifying tournament. We'll see you shortly in a moment's time.